Let's talk about how to create an AI-powered knowledge base for customers and teams. This is going to revolutionize the way that you create and manage documentation. Stay with me. I'm Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I promise practical advice to build your brand. Today we're looking at an amazing tool for creating a knowledge base for your customers and teams. Document 360 2.0, its latest version, offers a self-service platform to build, share, and manage a knowledge base, product documentation, manuals, SOPs, wikis, and so much more. They're today's sponsor, and it's a platform that solves an incredibly important problem. Get this, 89% of millennials use a search engine to find answers before making a call to get customer service. 73% of people prefer self-service support over waiting for a reply. One more stat, 57% of calls come from customers who visited the company's website first. So Document 360 can help with all of these scenarios, enabling you to scale your customer service without increasing support cost. Let's jump in and take a look together. In fact, only a few months ago, the 2.0 version of Document 360 was launched live on stage and very well received by users. People are excited about their new feature, Eddy, its AI-first self-service knowledge base, explained perfectly in this clip by Selvaraju Murugasan, head of data science at Document 360.
This is Eddy, powered by AI. Let's look at what Eddy can actually accomplish. Eddy can answer your question in a short span of time. It's faster.
It's definitely fast. I'm going to show you in a moment. Let me first outline my own challenge and use case for Document 360. As a growing digital agency, I need SOPs, standard operating procedures, documenting how I do things in my business so I can delegate it to others and grow. So we've started creating this knowledge base for my team and contractors. You can easily imagine how what I'm demonstrating right now can be built out further and used in several ways. Now, one might think creating something like this in Google Docs would be a good idea and logical, but actually it's not the best place for it. And I'll tell you why. Document 360 actually does a really good job of explaining this on their website. I'll link to this in the description below. With a Google Doc, you are limited for search, analytics, for publishing a public repository, creating a homepage, the ability to white label, and other considerations. For me, search and analytics alone are enough of a deal breaker. Plus, you've got all kinds of other benefits here. Private hosting, the ability to customize your knowledge base, roles and permissions, a rich editor, and so many other things. So that's why we're not going to use Google Docs anymore for our SOP documentation. Instead, we're going to use Document 360 with the help of AI. That's going to power it. Document 360 is user-friendly, and I find that it's a powerful way to streamline the entire documentation process. I'm going to show you. What I love is that at a glance, this is not overwhelming at all, which means it's more likely for you to take action. Let's look at some really awesome, simple features, like the categories and articles here. I showed you my SOP document earlier. I've already begun inputting those directly into Document 360. There are 6 levels of categories and subcategories, so it's super easy for you to stay organized, organizing related articles. I love this drag and drop editor across the platform. Now let's jump into one of these documents. How about my SOP for client codes? Here you see it as a published workflow, but if I want to make changes to it, I'll select Edit. And this is going to bring me to this double window editor where I can track changes and see the differences at a glance. All the controls I might need here in the toolbar are self-explanatory, but lots of great things, adding private note, creating a glossary, even inserting video. It is all here, code, etc. If I decide to minimize one of these windows, I absolutely can. If you want to focus on one, that is an option. For now, I'll leave the 2 active. And I want to show you something really unique in the settings of Document 360. Lots of good stuff in here you can check out on your own, but I'm going to select editor type. And the platform gives you the option of 3 different editors. I have it set right now to Markdown. This lets you focus on writing text and code-heavy documents. If I switch to WYSIWYG, this is described as a lightweight WYSIWYG HTML editor, which is going to give us the rich text editing capabilities that you might be after. This one that is new to the platform is particularly exciting, the Advanced WYSIWYG editor. This has an enhanced editing and formatting experience. Let's click Save so you can take a look. So you'll see that our toolbar from the Markdown editor is gone, but now I can make text highlights and edits using this new editor, which supports Markdown syntax, keyboard shortcuts. And I have to say, it is a nice, clean look for an editor. I'll make some adjustments here, and when I'm ready, I'll click Publish. Here I can enter an optional comment, as well as configure the article settings if I want, including tags and SEO. Again, so many settings in here that I won't have time to show you everything, so I'm just sticking to the main stuff. This is the back end. Now I want to show you how it looks on the front end. To see how this article actually looks in the knowledge base, I'll select this icon, and voila, there we go. Keep in mind, before this, I've set my logo. You can also set your default colors for branding, but this is looking awesome and it's so easy to interact with. I'm going to click the logo up in the top corner. The one thing I haven't customized yet, but I'm excited to, is the project landing page. It looks like this out of the box. That's one of the things I love about Document 360 is the ability to set and customize this homepage for your project. Keeping in mind they've got great design and templates to choose from so that this doesn't take ages to customize and create for yourself. Back over here in the portal, let's start talking about the AI features that are so awesome in Document 360, which I mentioned here under settings. The first thing we're going to do, if you are on a trial like me, under AI features, you're going to see this option, Eddy, and we are going to enable it. We'll give it a moment then to read our content and provide accurate answers. I'm going to show you. Note that on a trial, you'll have limited access to try out some of these features, which I highly recommend doing. The amount of time this takes will likely depend on the content that you have. As you can see here, I've got limited credits to use on my trial, and we are going to use them. Now, back over to our knowledge base, which is customer or employee facing. There's obviously still lots to customize and add here, but have a look at the search bar. You will see a new button that says Ask Eddy. And Eddy is the super smart generative AI feature that is so much more than just a search bar. Let me show you. I might type something like this: how should I write client codes? I'll select enter, and in seconds, we have an answer that is correct. To write client codes, you should use a 3-digit code. And not only does it give us the correct answer, but it also provides us reference articles for where it actually got this information. I think Eddy is so powerful. This can reduce customer support tickets, provide a better customer experience, and ultimately encourage self-service of your content. That is a prime example. Back over under settings, under Eddy, I'm going to turn on a few more of these features. I want to demo two for you, the SEO description generator, as well as the related articles. I think both of these are really useful. If I were you, I'd try all of these. They're all really awesome. I'm very excited about AI in Document 360. Back over on our documentation, here's an example SOP article when I stopped offering YouTube as a service to my clients. That's the verbiage that I would have my team provide clients. We'll select settings, click SEO, and I love this that I can have Eddy's help to generate an SEO description. So let's click that button. Give it a few moments, and there we go, a description created that is perfect for SEO. Down here on related articles, I can also have Eddy search for related articles, so let's do that. I don't have a ton of articles at the moment because I'm just entering my SOPs, so the more information you have in Document 360, the better this feature is going to work to save you time when it comes to choosing those related articles. I'll click save, hop over here to see it in the knowledge base, and there we go. You can see those related articles right under there. You might be inspired by other ways that people are using this platform in different industries outside of your own. Here are some use cases. Document 360's website not only does a good job of outlining exactly how these Eddy features work, including the ones I haven't demoed today, but they also explain the features across the whole product. I love that you can also filter features by industry, just in case you're overwhelmed. Or you might want to see how other businesses and industries are using this platform. As a business glossary, for example. Under solutions, you can filter by use case. Businesses using this as a customer knowledge base, an internal knowledge base, or as you've seen today, for SOPs, standard operating procedures, as well as by industry, SaaS, legal, healthcare, financial services, education, as well as IT and consulting. There are truly so many ways to use this platform, but that's not up to you to figure out. Definitely lean on the Document 360 website to understand how you can use it for you and for your business. There you go. That is Document 360, the perfect tool for creating your knowledge base for your customers and teams. I highly recommend you check this out. They offer a free plan, lifetime access with limited features, no credit card required. Linking to that platform in the description below so that you can check it out for free. You can also book a personalized demo to learn all the ways that it can work for you. If you've got any lingering questions, comment below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. I'll respond to those personally. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That helps other people discover these videos, which we work hard to create for you. And subscribe for more of my videos on branding, positioning, building, and promoting your brand. Thank you, Document 360, for partnering to create this. Next, I'm sharing a few videos I think you'll be interested in. I'm Pallen. Thanks for watching. Those coming up next.